welcome back to Sweat Nation. Today I'm going to take you through an inner thigh and glute workout as I fall over. So I get a lot of requests for inner thigh workouts because I think a lot of people assume that if you train inner thighs, it'll kind of like tighten up the inner thigh jiggle, or maybe we'll give a bit of a thigh gap, or whatever their reasoning might be. That is not the case. You can't spot reduce fat or jiggle on your inner thighs by simply just doing inner thigh exercises or workouts. But what it is going to do, it is going to strengthen that muscle, which is your adductors. And the adductors are super important for all your lower body exercises. So squats, your deadlifts, lunges, things like that. So that is why we train inner thighs, to strengthen that muscle and make sure we have a functional, well-rounded body, okay? So we're gonna get into it. What you need today is your booty bands, you need a slider or a towel or something to slide along the ground on, you need weights, and then if you have a step, grab your step. If you don't have one, not a big deal, but if you do, go grab it right now. Make sure you've done your lower body warm-up, and let's get into it. So the first exercise that we have is going to be an eccentric sumo squat. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna be holding a dumbbell up like a goblet. Feet are gonna be wide, toes are gonna be pointed slightly out. You're gonna be coming down nice and slow, 3 seconds to the bottom. You should feel your inner thighs working and then up, okay? So you should feel that muscle along your inner thighs starting to engage. We're gonna do 10 reps. Then we are going to come down and we're gonna pulse it out at the bottom for 10, okay? Here we go, grab your dumbbell, put on some music, and let's go. So I'm gonna hold this up like a goblet, toes are slightly pointed out. Let's go. Drive the knees out. Good, nice and slow on the way down. Shoulders back, chest tall. 2, good. 3, nice job. I'll show it to you from the side. 4, good. Keep pushing those knees out, super important. Keep your weight balanced, so it's going straight down the center. Good. 7. 2 more. Notice how my body is super upright. Good. We're gonna go down, up, and then pulse up for 10. Come on, here we go. Coming down, little pulses. 1, 2, woo. 5, 8, 9, 10, oh my gosh. Oh, that is super tough. Nice job. Okay, we're gonna take a break. Put a timer on. Oh, grab some water. Oh my gosh, on those pulses, I got to 5 and I was like, I don't know if I can finish these. That is hard. Good job. Whew. Okay, so sumo squats, going down really slow, super important that you are driving your knees out. You don't want your knees just to be facing forward, because that's just gonna be a squat. You really wanna use those hips to rotate out, okay? And by doing that, you're going to engage those adductors a lot more. And that'll just get you way more engagement, way more out of each rep. And then of course, keeping that chest nice and tall as you come up and down. You don't want to be hinging forward. So we're going to do 3 sets of that. I want you to be really controlled with every single rep, especially for those pulses. I know your legs want to give out. Mine sure did. My quads are on fire, but you got to push through. Okay, we're going to go in 15 seconds for set number 2. So toes out, Remember, pushing those knees out. You should feel your hips working. Here we go. And whenever you're ready, 10 reps. One, good. Good, keep going. 4, think about those inner thigh muscles. 5, halfway. 6, push those knees out. Coming on to 8. Balance on both legs. Last one, and then we pulse. Good. Oh, all right, let's go. My inner thighs are actually shaking. 1, 3. 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh. Oh, great job. Take a breather. Take a breath. Good. Oh. Like I was coming down and I could feel this just shaking, which is not a feeling that you get very often. Good, we're gonna take one last break, finish our third set, and then we're gonna go into these adductor slide lunges and glute thrusts, and that's where you'll need your step. If you don't have a step, you can use like a yoga block or like literally like something in your house. Like I have like a ledge here. If you have a ledge or an actual staircase, you can use that. Or you could just do it with foot on the ground. That's not a big deal either. All right, we're gonna rest another 40 seconds just because these are hard. Doing things eccentrically is so challenging. Just slowing it down, making your body really hold each motion or each movement. Oh my gosh. It's a really good way to train though. It's a really good way to build up strength if you don't have super heavy weights. All right, let's finish this last round. Woo! So, toes pointed out, driving those knees out, making sure those hips are working. Dumbbell up, let's go. 3, 2, and up, good. Tall chest. Good, you're trying to go straight down the center of your body. So if you're looking in the mirror, your chest, your torso is sitting right on top of those hips. Push the knees out. 5, good job. 3 more, come on. 2 more. Breathe out as you come up. Last one. Make it good. Slow. Push the knees out. Woo. All right. Pulses. Come on. 1, 2. Get through it. 6. Oh my God, that was actually way more challenging than I thought it would be. Good Grab a towel, wipe your sweat off. Okay, take a break while I explain these next exercises. So you will need a slider or towel. I'm going to go for a slightly lighter weight. So what's going to happen, I'm just going to flip this mat and then to show you, and then I will do it from the side. So if we're standing on our left leg, it's actually our right thigh that we're going to be thinking about. So we're going to be coming out, and then we're going to drive this foot down, okay? Super important, because when you drive this foot down into the ground and bring it in, you're engaging that muscle. We do this exercise where we put all our emphasis on this leg right here and really focus on the glute. Today, slightly different, because we're going to actually push this foot down into the ground. If you want, you can hold a weight, but I would definitely recommend trying it without first. So while we're talking right now, so pushing down into the ground and up. And you should feel that inner thigh start to tire, okay? So think about that. We're gonna do 10, then we're gonna come out. We're gonna come down with our step, foot on here, all right? And we're gonna do 10 glute bridges. Just make sure that if you have a step, you have a weight behind it so it doesn't shift, like so. Awesome. Alrighty, so we're gonna work one side first, switch sides, other side, okay? And I'm going to do it sideways. So this time I'm starting with my right leg. My right leg is coming out. Let's do it first without weight, just to get used to it, and then we'll go. So coming out, drive that right foot down, squeeze that inner thigh. 2. Good. 5, halfway, nice. Push that foot down, pull it in. 8, 2 more. Whew. After those squats, we're really feeling this. 10, good job. Okay, if you want to put a dumbbell on your hip for these thrusts, go for it. So if your foot was on the slider, your foot is now the one that's on the box. Okay? Here we go. Squeeze the butt, drive up. Good. 1, 2, 3, 5. Nice and controlled. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Woo. Feeling it, both of my glutes and my inner thighs. All right, switching now, left leg. So coming out, pushing that thigh, or pushing that foot into the ground. 2, 3, come on. 4, shoulders back. Last one. Good. Nice job. Back on the mat. Dumbbell on your hip. Left foot on the step. Let's go. 1, 2, come on. Halfway. 8, 2 more. Squeeze that butt. Nice flat spine. Last one. Ooh. Good work. Grab a sip of water. Oh my gosh. Okay. So if you're starting to get the hang of it now, feel free to add in a weight to the slides. I might try a little bit of a lighter weight, see how that goes. But always be thinking about the leg that's sliding in, okay? So that is the one that's working. That is the one you want to be thinking about. You want to be focusing on those inner thighs, driving that foot down while you're sliding in. Let's get rid of some of these dumbbells. Okay. Set number 2. Alrighty, when you're ready, let's go for it. Shoulders back, foot close to the edge of the mat. Let's go. 1, good. 6, 7. Drive that foot down. Think about that inner thigh. Last one. Come on. Woo. Down on the mat. I know it's a lot of up and down. Getting you working on this one. Come on. 4, come on. Push those that pelvis to the ceiling. 8, 9, last one. 10. Good job. Whew. Other side. Come on. Left leg now. Push those hips back. Or push that foot down. Think about that inner thigh. 5, come on. All the way in. 2 more. Good. Whew. Down on the ground. Left foot on the step. Come on. Don't arch the back. Eight, 9, Last one. 10. Good. Whew. Nice job. All right. Good work. We are continuing on with this workout. So we have 3 exercises coming up. So you can get rid of your step. First one we're going to do are Adductor bridges. So it's like a glute bridge, except your knees and your feet are going to be together, which is really going to force your inner thighs to work. Okay, so feet are close. Normally we have them hip width apart. We're going to have them nice and close, pushing up. We can have a dumbbell on our hips. Okay, we're going to go for 10 to 12 reps. Coming up, squeezing that butt, and down. You can also roll something up and put it in between your thighs, like if you have a foam roller or something. I don't have one in front of me right now, so I'm just going to keep pushing my thighs together. Then we're going to come to our side, and we're going to go into adductor raises. So coming onto your forearm, you're going to be pushing up, leg is coming up with it. So working our outer glutes. We're going to do left, we're going to do right, and then we're going to come up onto our feet and we're going to be doing lateral banded steps, okay? So I'll show you that once we're onto that one, but basically we're going to still be working our inner thighs and our outer glutes, okay? So let's get into it. 10 to 12 reps. You can grab a dumbbell. I feel like this dumbbell is going to get my leggings or my shorts black, so I'm going to put a towel over them. All right, here we go. So feet together, knees close together, 10 to 12 reps. Let's see it. 1, 2. Should feel those inner thighs working. 3. Try to keep them together. 6, 7, 8, come on. 10, let's go for 12, let's go, let's go. 11, oh my gosh, everything is shaking. 12, woo, good job. All right, dumbbell away. Coming onto our side. So onto your forearm, knees are stacked, hips are stacked. You're pushing up and driving this leg up. Again, 10 to 12 reps. So 1, try to push your hips forward. 2, 3, 4, nice. 5, 8, 9, woo, 10, good. I'm gonna turn around, you can see it from behind. Let's go. Whew. 5, oh my gosh, I'm really feeling this. 6, 8, 9, last one, 10, oh my gosh. All right, get that booty band on. We're going to be doing some expanded steps, burning it out. Here we go. Tuck that tailbone under, step out, feet together. 2, 3, 4, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! 2, 3, 4. Knees in line with the toes. Come on, 4, there and back. 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh. Oh, our legs are going to be fried by the end of this. Good work. Grab some water. We're gonna take a break. Oh. Those adductor raises are so hard, like no matter how often I do them, so hard. You should be feeling it like right up here, in like the top corner of your glutes. That's what you should be feeling, your glute med working. Oh. If you're not feeling that, I just want you to remember to really tuck your tailbone under for those lateral steps, and then as well for the adductor raises, or abductor raises, you want to be pushing your hips forward. So you want to almost have like a flat, complete flat wall behind you, if you're imagining a wall behind you. Alrighty, let's go for round 2. So this time, just to make it a little interesting, I'm actually going to put this band between my knees and kind of squeeze it together, just so I have that extra bit of like engagement coming in to really work those inner thighs. All right, 10 to 12 reps, dumbbell on your hips. Come on, let's do it. So feet together, squeezing your knees. Let's go. 1, 2, good. 6, come on. 'Whew, my knees are trying to pull apart so bad. Don't let them. 2 more. Whew. Oh, dead. All right. Adductor raises, come on. This is a tough one. You've got it. Just coming onto our side. Drive up. Remember, flat spine. 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, good. Oh my gosh, switch sides. Make these good, come on, last set. 1, 2, 3. Push those hips forward. 2 more. Last one. Good job. Oh. All right, up onto our feet. No rest. Let's do it. Bend at the knees, knees in line with the toes. Tuck that tailbone in. 12 steps. 4 down. Oh. 8. Come on, there and back. Oh. Last one. Done. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, good job. All right, way to go. Oh, that was a hard workout. Proud of you. Oh. So typically we would go like a little bit longer or like do some more sets or reps in a lower body workout, but because inner thighs don't get trained as often as like the glutes or the quads or the hamstrings do, I don't want to overwhelm you with exercises so that tomorrow your inner thighs are so sore you can't even walk. So we're gonna leave it here. Great job today. Really make sure you stretch. So you're not gonna be as sore tomorrow. Drink some water, and I will see you in your next workout video. Goodbye.